Well, it's that time of the year again. It's time for well, it's actually the first annual Moon Pie's top 10 videos, top 10 YouTube videos of 2007. And just to get the rules straight out, I want you to disagree with me. I want you to suggest videos that are better than the ones that I'm going to get into this video, and actually we'll be putting the links to all 10 right there. You tell me which videos were better, and let me just lay down the ground rules. I'm not going to incorporate any commercial content, so I'm not going to get to the Soulja Boy and the My Chemical Romance videos, the great songs, great artists. Not here. I'm not going to go through the NBC, ABC content. I'm just going to go through the the YouTube community videos, the YouTube the amateur filmmakers and video bloggers and all that. So let's get right in there. Number 10. Oh, and of course the video had to be done in 2007. Had to be uploaded during 2007. If not, it did not qualify. Number 10, I'm going to go with a comedy, which is Dog Rodeo and their video Lazy Wee Guy. Now this clip here, I mean these guys were featured for their Last of the Hipsters series, but I think this Lazy Wee Guy clip, where one of the four guys from Dog Rodeo is basically just vegging out playing the Wii with his foot in the fan and circular fan and an oscillating fan and all that stuff. It's pretty funny stuff. I don't want to ruin it for you, which I think I just did, but check it out. It's pretty good stuff, and it's just kind of a contrast to the Wii. Came out and said, oh, everyone's getting off their couch and actually getting active, and this actually sent down a different message, which I thought was pretty clever. There was also one that was uploaded last year, not by them, but by Left End Productions, Hard Left Productions, called a Wii Accident, but since it was put in 2006, it didn't qualify this year, but you may want to check that out too. Number 9, Barrett and Beretta. Now these guys, were YouTube stars about 2 years ago with their Happy Mother's Day video. They only put up 4 clips this year, and I'm a little disappointed. These guys got an investment from NBC, so you'd think that they were putting a little more content into this. But, I mean, when they put out stuff, it's gold, so I'm going to go with Olympian for my favorite video from Barrett and Beretta at number 9. Number 8, I'm going to go with Derrick Comedy. And these guys, they're doing videos now for collegehumor.com, but they're still on YouTube. And they have so many great videos, and it's usually it's some of the most biting, hilarious, dark comedy you can find on YouTube. And I'm going to go with the Six Flags ad campaign, which is really funny. And if you just check it out if you never did check it out, because it didn't get a lot of views compared to some of their other more popular videos. Number 7. I'm going to go with a popular one here. I'm going to go with Blame Society's Chad Vader, Episode 8. Now, these guys, Blame Society and the Chad Vader series is pretty popular. Started last year, but since Episode 8 came out this year, I figured I'd give them the nod this year. I don't know what they've been doing with the series then. They've been promoting the DVD on sale and stuff like that lately. The guys have been putting out some funny videos since the last Chad Vader video. But I hope they get back on it, and I'm just going to honor them with this, submission over at number 7. Number 6, I'm going to go with Quiet Library, and their video, Miss Teen South Carolina Calls 911. Now, these guys, they do a lot of funny parodies. And as far as Miss Teen South Carolina, I didn't include any clips because it's actually owned by NBC, and I know there's a few clips on YouTube, but they're probably going to get pulled eventually. So I'm going to go with this one, which is an amazing parody. These guys, anytime there's something topical, they tend to have something out there. They have a great clip also of their own parody of the Don't Tase Me Bro guy out at Gainesville that you need to check out. But the Miss Teen South Carolina Calls 911, I believe it was a featured video on YouTube. They have another one where the parents of Miss Teen South Carolina are at the pageant, which is hilarious as well. Really funny stuff. Number 5, some people would have probably said this should be number 1. Because it became the definitive YouTube video. But because of that, I decided to mark it down a little bit. It's Chris Crocker's Leave Britney Alone. I mean, the video, you've seen it a million times. Obviously, people have seen it, 14, 15 million times at this point. You can check it out if you haven't seen it. The link will be right over there. It's just... It's there. It's just Chris Crocker's video. Obviously, could not be this list without that video. Number 4, I'm going to go with the Jeanie Tate show, and this is from Head in the Oven. And it's Liz Kreskowski basically has this character where she goes around in a minivan and interviews, has her own little talk show there with a little soundtrack and makes fun of kids, and it's just such a clever character. And she gets some good B-list celebrities, Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live, Rashida Jones from The Office, and you want to check it out. I have the episode, I think it's with Rashida Jones, the one I'm going to go with, because I found that to be the funniest, because I'm a big fan of The Office, and I think they did that really well. Number 3, Tay Zonday, Chocolate Rain. And of course, this maybe rivaled Chris Crocker for the definitive YouTube video, and it's just great to see a video where you see it's so raw, and you think, this guy's just putting something up there. He doesn't realize how big of a cult personality he's about to become. And I don't like how it turned out. I mean, a month later, few months ago, there was a Cherry Chocolate Rain rap video and stuff. Let's keep to the original. This is the good stuff. The original Chocolate Rain video is my number 3 entry. Number 2 is SMP Films' Mr. Safety, who has, as far as, it's hard to peg his videos, because I guess you can call it edutainment, because it's always educational, always entertaining. I'm going to go with something different, and I'm probably guessing that it's probably his favorite video. He actually proposed to his girlfriend through YouTube, through a video clip. And you have to watch it unroll. And the fact that I'm telling you this gives away the real zinger that you've actually watched the full 7, 8, 9-minute clip. It's pretty powerful stuff to see an engagement live and done in such a clever way. Amazing job on this, and so I'm going to give that number 2. And the number 1 video, I know it's going to be controversial, but it's hard to deny that this was not the best video on YouTube, and it's Lisa Nova. The Lisa Nova Does YouTube compilation. She got a lot of the YouTube celebrities, the Dax Flame, the Smosh, the Brookers, Winecone, Paris Hilton. She got them all together for this video. And she built all the stuff building up to that and stuff. Little people programmed to send out responses to people. You mentioned the name Lisa Nova. It's almost like pulling a grenade pulling the pin out of a grenade and tossing it somewhere, or lighting a Molotov cocktail. But I mean, that clip is amazing, and a lot of Lisa Nova's impersonations are pretty good, no matter what you may think of her. So I'm going to name that number 1, since it was the best video that incorporated everything that what YouTube is about was in that one video right there. And of course, I got some honorable mentions of people that put consistently good videos, but there wasn't one that was, maybe that's the problem, they were just so good consistently that I couldn't single out one, like the What the Buck Show, which is amazing, the Naltz videos, which I think he puts one out like every 15 seconds, there's a new Naltz video out there, Smosh, of course, the number 1 most subscribed to channel on YouTube, and Lonely Girl 15, which I should have given them some kind of props, because as bad as it was, once Jessica Rose left the show after season 1, you figured that's it, it's over. But actually, the second season was, better than the first season. If you actually start watching it from beginning to end, there was just a lot more excitement there. The third season, it's off to a slow start, but that second season was really pretty good. It was a really good sophomore effort by those guys. And that's it. That's pretty much the first annual Moon Pie's Top 10 Videos of 2007. Hopefully 2008 I'll get back in some of the old people, the Renettos, the DC Loogies, the Nobody's Watching guys, these people who seem to have disappeared off the map, off YouTube. I hope they get stuff out there, and by this time next year I'll have another episode. And between now and then, happy 2008.